Yeah, I know this review is probably late and I'm the last few people to see this film, but you know they always say, better than never? Yes? What is going on, guys? Stardust-oneworldreviews here, and today I'm going to review the superhero film Black Panther. So Black Panther is directed by Ryan Coogler, is the 18th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and stars Jared Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Diana Gurry, Martin Freeman, Daniel Kaluuya, Latia Wright, Winston Duke, Anthony Bastion, Forrest Whitaker, and Andy Serkis. Man, that's a lot of people in this film. And this film takes place around after the events of Captain America's Civil War, and based on T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, returns to his home as Wakanda to claim his role as king since his father died in the Civil War, but finds that he is sorely challenged by a long-time ally and leads to deal with some conflict and some global consequences. It's pretty interesting. That's pretty much all I'm saying about the story. Now, of course, like many people out there, I was excited for Black Panther. I mean, who wasn't excited for Black Panther? This film looked amazing. Like, I was excited for this film even before seeing any trailers, man, because Black Panther was one of the big standouts of Star Wars. I was excited to see a standalone movie. And such a point in time, this film was directed by Ryan Coogler, who directed the emotionally amazing revitalization and the incredible boxing film Creed. If you have not seen those two films, I highly recommend it. Those two are some of the best films of those years that came out. Like, man, that definitely got me even more excited for this movie. But the cast was great. I loved the trailers that came out. And so the MCU really has disappointed me in any way. They got some very interesting and unique films. To think I'm even more excited for Black Panther. I was very excited to. I don't know why it took me this long to see it. Because I could have seen it last weekend because I had the money, but say life gets in the way. They always say enough of that. But I finally was able to see it early today, and it's pretty much everything is great. It's amazing. It's very sense of this. I mean, this one was the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Highest rated MC movie on Rotten Tomatoes, and I couldn't read that more. Black Panther was freaking amazing. Just wow, I'm still processing a lot of the greatness that is this movie. This movie, I mean, this is definitely one of the best films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's definitely I don't know, it's definitely my favorite, but it's definitely top 5 without question. Black Panther was freaking awesome. Ryan Coogler, you have done it again, my friend. You have done it again. Man, there was so much for this Black Panther, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll start with Wakanda. It is amazing. The world of Wakanda is excellent. Learning about this world was just something incredible and amazing on every level. Hell, it's so amazing. It could be, the universe could actually be its own standalone universe outside the MCU. Like, it's that amazing. It could be its own universe. Now that I've seen this, I feel like we haven't gotten to the surface of what we could learn about Wakanda. Like, oh my god. And this film is a visual feast to the eyes. On the visual and technical level, this film's A+ material, without freaking question. Just from the cinematography to some shots, to how the world looks, to how the effects. It's pretty much a visual masterpiece. This is definitely, for me, this is definitely when it comes to visual and technical, this is definitely the best of the MCU without freaking question. My god, it's just, wow, it was pretty much mind-blowing, some of these visual moments, and some of these effects, and some cinematography, and some shots. It's like, whoa. You got A+ visual masterpiece without freaking question. It's an actual A+ an actual film. We'll get to that later, but on the visual level, this is definitely A+. Yeah, and the performances and characters are all freaking amazing. Everybody delivers they're all in this movie. Chadwick Boseman delivered an excellent performance once again as T'Challa / Black Panther. Like, he's a very interesting and intriguing character. He's a character you want to learn more about. He's a character that you're interested and invested in from the very beginning. He's a very likable guy. Okay, I feel like there's still a lot more to learn about this character even after you've seen the film. Like, he's just a freaking great character. He goes through a lot of interesting stuff and emotions throughout this movie, and just grow a lot about this movie. And Chadwick Boseman played this character to perfection. Like, I cannot wait to see this character against Civil in Infinity War. Just, his character was a huge standout in Civil War, and I've seen Civil War. I was very excited to see what he was going to do his own solo film, and he was amazing. But you know, the interesting thing, he actually wasn't the most interesting character in the film. Like, he's still an interesting character and a great character, don't get me wrong. It's just everybody else in this film is a lot more interesting, and that was kind of like that this film is called Black Panther. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman is still amazing nonetheless. He was definitely a very interesting character. But I'll start with the other characters, because there are a lot of great other characters. Like, there are a lot of other great characters in this film, like Diana Gurry, who most of you know as Michonne from The Walking Dead, who's a freaking badass character in that show, and she's freaking badass here. Like, she's incredibly talented actress. She's definitely going through some places. Like, my god, of course, she's badass. Again, he's playing another good, because again, she was Michonne from Walking Dead, who was also a badass character. Like, my god, she definitely has a badass moment, but she also has a powerful and emotional moments, and she has a lot of standout moments as well. Like, she's a great and amazing character, and I can't wait to see what they did this character in the near future. Just wow. So, and also had Lupita Nyong'o, who plays the child's love interest, and my god, she was also amazing as well. She goes through her own interesting arc in the film, which kept my interest and engagement throughout. And she's not really your typical love interest like you see in most superhero films, because let's face it, in most superhero films, the love interest is usually someone that pretty much just exists to pretty much romance the main character or a certain character. But this time, it's really not her character at all. She's her very own character. She's a very strong and powerful character who can really hold her own. Also, what I like about them is that the female characters are really strong people. They're not like damsel in distresses and anything like that. They are really great people. And Lupita Nyong'o is an example of a very strong character. And I love the chemistry she has with Chadwick Boseman with T'Challa throughout the film. And then you also got Letitia Wright, who plays T'Challa's younger sister, who pretty much stole everything she was in. She was absolutely hilarious. Every joke she would put out had me gut-busting laughing in the theater. Like, oh my gosh, she was so funny and hilarious. Especially one scene was like, one of those, which really is like a dead meme or something, but she actually made that hilarious. Which like, oh my god. You also got Angela Bassett, who plays the mother. Both of them, she was great as well. You also got other good characters like Daniel Kaluuya, who plays the character called Wakabi. He was great as well. He had actually an interesting character, which I wasn't expecting, honestly. Forrest Whitaker was great. Martin Freeman was great. He definitely has great moments. Andy Serkis as Clark, fighting his role from Age of Ultron. He was really great as well. Like, all cast great, but now we get to what is the standout performance and character in its entire film. And probably it is a lot of many reviews you've seen in this movie, but I'm here just to, and pretty much a phrasing, and needs to be said, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. What an incredible and really powerful and amazing villain. He honestly doesn't even feel like a villain, honestly, to be honest. Like, the best kind of villains are the ones where you can understand, where you can sympathize them, and you can really kind of care for them, and they don't even feel like villains, honestly. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is that to the T. Like, I'm not going to give you any motivations, I'm sure most have seen already, but in case still hasn't, I won't reveal what his motivations or anything like that. But basically, his motivations kind of make sense, and it actually makes you sympathize with the character. I mean, probably one of the greatest motivations, of course, but you do get where he's coming from, and like I said, those are the best kind of villains, and Michael B. Jordan played this great character to the T. Like, it's awesome when you see an actual great villain. Because MCU hasn't really been the best when it comes to villains. I mean, there have been some great ones, but there have been like ones that are just bled, honestly, or bled to mediocre to just like how bad. But Killmonger is definitely one of the highest strung in the MCU. Is he I say he's my favorite MCU villain? Honestly, I have to think about it, to be honest, but I don't think Loki and Zemo are a tad bit better, but that was usually right. The Killmonger is still freaking amazing. He's just an incredible villain with a lot of depth, a lot of intrigue, and skin that really keeps you interested and engaged throughout the film. That's probably why he's my favorite of this film, because of how engaging he was, and how much depth he has as a villain. He's not just your typical villain who's supposed to take over the world just for the sake of it. But he actually has a reason for what he's doing, and his character goes through a lot more interesting stuff throughout the entire film. Again, like acting, performance-wise, acting and character-wise, it's amazing. Just a lot of great things there. Then, like, of course, the action scenes are great as well. I mean, you always bet that as a Marvel film, so you always bet some great action, and you get that here. But the action is great, but that's not something I'm not going to remember from this film. I'm going to remember a lot from the characters and performances. Just the characters in this movie really make this film shine. Like, it's just, every character has their moment to shine, and they have their own intriguing and powerful moments. Again, the world of Wakanda is just fucking amazing. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface of Wakanda. And also, another great about the superhero film is that it doesn't even feel like a superhero film. The best kind of superhero films are the ones that don't even feel like a superhero film. And this film is no exception to that. If it's more of a political thriller than an actual superhero film, like I need to see this film as a superhero film, that's a great take. And that's all the best kind of superhero films. And Black Panther is no exception. Like the more I talk about and more I think about this film, the more I honestly fucking love it. Just wow. That's all. But the action scenes aren't great, especially this one impressive one-take scene where I was like, damn, I'm impressed. It's also a lot more relatable and personal than most of the superhero films. It has great stakes to it. I was definitely being intensely throughout this moment of like, man. And the moments in the few moments of definitely was on the edge, makes it the final battle just wow. It has a lot of incredible heart and emotion to it that really makes you think, but it makes you feel a lot of great emotion. Just, my God, it's great. It's amazing how. And then, of course, this film actually is hilarious. Like I mentioned, the sister characters, but also everyone has their moments of hilarious moments. There really isn't one joke in this film that honestly I wasn't laughing at. Like, oh my God, this film had me laughing so hard. Like, everyone says the funniest MCU film that still goes to Guardians of the Galaxy, honestly. But this is definitely one. When it comes to humor, this is definitely one of the best in the MCU, without question. This film has some great themes and messages that will really stick to you, and that really will make you want to rewatch the film and you want to just catch up on these themes and messages. Also, the soundtrack in this movie is also incredible. I don't know if I say it's the best, because I still think it's still an amazing soundtrack. I don't know if I'll say the soundtrack is better, but this is definitely a close second, honestly. The soundtrack of Black Panther is fucking incredible. Look, there's one song on the soundtrack that I honestly didn't like. I pretty much love every single song on the soundtrack. If I make my standouts, it will be, of course, All the Stars, Pray For Me, and Paramedic. But every other song is amazing nonetheless. Just, wow. What an incredible soundtrack. The school was great as well. And lastly, has two post-credit scenes, which were pretty interesting and pretty great, actually. Just, wow. Oh my God. Again, so the more I think about the film, the more I freaking love it. It's definitely not more high than just my top 5. Like, I definitely need to think about this song. So I really think about what Black Panther actually does for me. Make my top 5 main MCU. Make it just wow. To be honest, I really can't think of anything. Like, I'm sorry, I really cannot think of any major problems or issues I had with him. I really don't. So overall, Black Panther is another excellent installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's crazy that 18 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but not 18 films, yet they still have managed to impress me and really surprised me. Maybe there hasn't really been a film in the MCU that I honestly don't like, honestly. There are a few that I found to be enjoyable best, but for the most part, I pretty much really like or love every single film in the MCU, and this is what I really love. From the world of Wakanda, to how visually masterful it is, to the performances, to the characters, to how different it is from most superhero films. This film is a lot more different and unique than most superhero films. It's definitely the most different of the MCU films we've gotten so far, and that's a very big compliment. This is a film that I honestly do want to rewatch again. I feel this film I'm going to rewatch multiple times, but never get sick of it. This film is definitely going to be somewhere very high. I know I'm kind of shining both bacon. There are 10 months more of films coming out, but this film is not going to be somewhere high in my best year in a year. Like, this film is just freaking amazing. It's another excellent MCU film. Ryan Coogler, I cannot wait to see what he do next. I cannot wait for Infinity War coming out in a few months. Just wow. So that being said, Black Panther I'm going to give Black Panther the very first 100 of an A+ I'm going to give a 2018. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Black Panther. Of course, if you haven't seen the film, this one's been a week, but if you have seen Black Panther, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you haven't seen it, do as much as I did, or you kind of disappointed. Let me know in the comments down below. Stay tuned, there are a lot more videos planned. I have a couple of ranking videos I actually would do very soon. Stay tuned for that. And depending if I do get my paycheck tomorrow or Saturday, I will try and see Annihilation and Game Night this weekend. Annihilation seems pretty interesting, and Game Night is getting surprisingly good reviews, so maybe that should be a very surprising movie. So I'll try to see at least one of those films this weekend. Definitely have a lot more videos and stuff I find for you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description below. I am Panther-Movie. I will see you next time, and stay cool out there. Peace.